I'm Karren NLP and Mind Skills Trainer. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like more NLP and Mind Skills, please consider following us and subscribing to get fast results. Have you ever tried to create a new habit, a new way of thinking, or tried to learn something and then just stopped? Do you wonder why you're not getting instant results when it looks so easy for everyone else? Do you feel like your life is shit sometimes? We live in a world of social media claims of instant millionaires and perfect bodies, perfectly presented photographs, and idyllic holiday shots. The world is at our fingertips full of positivity and instant gratification. Our brains delete that people can post anything they like, using photo editing and perfect copywriting techniques that they use to hook us in. They show the best of themselves in their lives, and certainly not any negativity. Social media perfect highlights reel is the leading cause of low self-esteem and depression in our youth. Due to the social nature of our need for acceptance, they self-judge their lives against the perfection that others portray. And even as adults, we strive for perfection and to be the digital reflection that we use to distract ourselves. So what's happened to being human? To learning and discovery, innovation and confidence learned through failing. Failing is a wonderful way of discovering new strategies to be successful. It's part of learning, and it puts us all on the road to mastery. Failing is a verb. It's a doing word. I'm currently involved in a project to reduce the escalating youth suicide rate. I've had 4 close friends die of suicide. I myself have had an inside look at suicide. It's not an instant decision, but it's one that can be made in a heartbeat. Aaron and I have worked with people with severe depression and have worked with parents of at-risk youth. The common statement that comes up is, "I'm a failure." It's an identity statement. Their expectations of how life should be doesn't match the results that they're getting. "I'm depressed" is an identity statement. I'm Karren. I remember when I was first learning to drive. I had no idea how I was going to manage everything. The wing mirrors, the rear view mirrors, the clutch, the gears, the accelerator and the brake. Other traffic, pedestrians and road hazards. How was I going to be able to take it all in? There was so much to learn, and I got it wrong sometimes. I crunched the gear, scraped the paint, and narrowly missed a parked car. In failing, I developed a higher awareness, but I did not consider myself a failure. I saved that for something else. However, when learning to drive, I think we all know it takes time. For many, learning to live, to be our own version of success acceptable, should be as instant as it is on social media. There is no room for failing. I was excited to find filters on my phone camera and on Snapchat that made me look 20 years younger and really beautiful. I mean, seriously gorgeous. And then I looked at the plastic perfection staring back at me, and I did a reality check. Not many people notice my imperfections, and if they do, that's fine. I'm human. I'm not a 2D photoshopped meme. Yet this is how we compare ourselves. Our youth do not have the experience of life before digital media. Many of us think if it's on the internet, it has to be true. Our youth forget that anyone can post anything, and researching to verify information is not well taught anymore. Want to feel better? Do you want some new habits, some new thoughts, and some new skills? I've got 2 easier ways to get results for you. First of all, give yourself permission to learn and to experience not getting it right first time. Define what experiential learning means to you and how to use failure as feedback to get your outcome. This is where you master problem-solving strategies. And go on a social media fast. Believe me, this is not as easy as it sounds. Take all of your social media apps off your home screen if you use your phone for work, and shut it in a drawer when you get home. Our children's brains are being fried by social media scrolling, and so are yours. Your ability to multi-track, scan, and pay attention to everything else is corrupted in your neural network. Research cell phones and mice experiments, and you'll see exactly the damage that's being done. Take the social media devices away from your children, and do not continue to sit there and use the devices yourself in front of them. Humanly interact with each other. Be kind to the people you're with, including yourself. Many people value their relationship with social media and their cell phones more than the person they're with. They forget that their loved ones need their attention. Be human. Learn, fail, discover, celebrate your humanity. You are amazing, but people cannot see you behind your phone or the social media perfection you spend so much time paying attention to. The real world is waiting, and so are your children. Thank you for joining me. I'd love to hear how you get on with a social media fast. I know it is difficult, and I have to make myself do it. So please, in the comments, let's see if you can find a way of being successful with this and post your results. Please join us again for more NLP and mind skills. And thank you for joining me.